Okay, let's be honest, we're going to dedicate the next 20 seconds to a team that's brought us so much joy over the past 19 days. Uruguay. No, not really. Mexico, who sadly exit the competition, everybody. Yep, we're bidding adios to Miguel Herrera and his men. Not to mention their fans, lest we forget Tequila Guy, the entire Lucha Libre League, World Cup Sombrero Man, and this guy. It's the Guardian World Cup Show News, everybody. Well, at one point last night, we couldn't be completely sure what sport we were watching, as the number of high boots ran into double figures. So did the height of this one. Memphis Depay clearly been doing his Pilates. In the surprise of the tournament so far, Ron Vlaar kicked someone in the head. And once everyone had finished kicking each other, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar took it to the next level. No one realises that poor corner flag has only just recovered from receiving this roundhouse right from Tim Cahill. As temperatures soared to at least 9% of what they'll be at the Qatar World Cup, we saw the first one of these. A guy painted silver drinking neat tequila from a water bottle. No, we're talking cooling breaks, of course, and the first official one the World Cup has ever seen, caused, somewhat ironically, a Twitter meltdown, not least because some fans saw it as less a cooling break, more a 4 extra minutes for Van Gaal to switch his tactics break, something the Dutch manager later admitted he actually used it for. In the game that had more plot twists than a Jason Bourne redux, Arjen Robben dominated proceedings by seemingly diving, not diving, maybe diving, not getting a penalty, wanting a penalty, and finally winning a penalty. Strangely, Robben took the unusual step of fessing up. Kind of. After the game, he told a Dutch broadcaster, "In the first half I took a dive. Sometimes you expect a kick, but I should not do this. Truly awful stupid." Outside of the fact that Truly Awful Stupid sounds like a mid-90s power ballad, the last-minute penalty Robben finally won, where he seemed to kick his own foot, strangely wasn't mentioned at all in his interview. Some suspected the ref gave the penalty just because he couldn't take any more of the intense heat. And the always colourful Mexican manager Herrera had a predictably balanced view of the penalty. If the ref is fair, the second goal isn't scored and Arjen Robben is sent off for his second yellow card, a view he shared in his typically restrained way with the officials. So while Herrera got signed off as he signed on, the Dutch got a little bit Dutch. Stay classy, Rotterdam. Bryan Ruiz was the hero in the Costa Rica-Greece game, and yes, that sound you can hear right now is 40,000 Fulham fans shouting, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Thank Christ Costas Mitroglou didn't score. It's the World Cup where Premier League misfits are shining. Ruiz, Gary Medel, Phil Jones. Okay, maybe not every Premier League misfit, but no doubt about it, Ruiz saved this one. The first half was so dull that people attempted inventive things to do with the World Cup. But luckily the ref decided to dole out plenty of cards to keep even a sliver of our attention. And so it was almost inevitable that the second dullest game of this World Cup that Costa Rica have been involved with would see a last-minute goal, extra time and penalties, leaving us all asking the question, just how many bloody teams is Rihanna supporting this World Cup? Other than Rihanna, who else is behind Costa Rica's bid for World Cup glory? Well, we sent Marek to find out.
They've beaten Uruguay, they've surprised Italy, and they've drawn against our brave Lions, and now they've only gone and beaten Greece. Can Costa Rica win this World Cup thingamajig?
I think they've got a fair chance. I think I'd be lying if I said no.
Yeah, maybe. Why not? Maybe second place.
Next round they're going to get Holland. They're going to play Holland, so I think Van Gaal's got the tactical nous to beat them.
I think they're unstoppable.
So they're going to win the whole thing?
Probably next year's as well, or even the one in 4 years' time.
Enlightening. Back to you in the studio.
No surprise that there were goals last night. The Netherlands have had 6 different goal scorers at this World Cup. That's more than any other team. Don't bet against Holland going all the way. The Orange turned their last 4 World Cup games in which they fell behind in regular time into a victory. Costa Rican goalkeeper Keylor Navas saved 7 of the 8 shots he faced against Greece, as well as a penalty. Navas has only conceded 2 goals during the tournament, saving 88% of shots faced. Well, that's just about it for today's news. You've heard what the people of London Town think about Costa Rica's chances. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Just how far will they go in the tournament? And don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel right about here and check out previews for tonight's games right about there. We'll see you later.